And we live. Welcome to another episode of Easy Sports. And today I'm joined by Sihle N, Hlanga underscore Mike 9, Cheese. Buffet, how you guys doing, man?
Get in. Get
Get
in,
in.
City. Get in.
Get
But
in.
I'm a team la go vacation.
Yes, I know.
The last thing you're thinking about is football.
Except for Burnley. When you see they back preseason training already.
Yeah, I said every team except City. So it's coached by a City player. So that's right.
I know we hear you.
It's fine.
At least there's
Why
not
the hell
a
would they take like an off-season break, dude? These guys are gonna burn out midway through the season.
Company was
season-
smart, dude. Company changed that team down. It's quite a few young guys there. And those guys need a preseason. They need to come into the league much stronger. I think they need to buff up a bit. A lot of gym work.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I think last season was a weird one because remember you had that month break for the World Cup. So literally, you had a season. So you had a couple of months of the season, and then you had a month break, and then you had the rest of the season. I don't think they can just continue from there. That's why I'm like wondering it's why are so many teams going on like a month and a half of vacation, because you know what that means. It's just drinking and girls.
Yeah, no doubt.
But again, the company can say, when the league starts, you want your players also to be fresh and ready, right? So you keep your players off that 2 weeks just before the season's about to start. You push them now. You tell them, we push now, gents. We push now. We know we just came into the league. We want to stay in the league.
But I doubt
we know
also
what
they're
we
going to
need
be
to do.
traveling for these preseason tournaments like your Audi Cups and all of those.
Yeah.
So I don't think they have that competitive edge going into the season.
So they need to start preparing now.
Yeah, indeed. And of course, Nolau for Stampe to hopefully he turns up. I'm hoping he has a good season. Yes, now. Cheese really had a very good season. Pirates, 2 trophies. City, 2 trophies. Yeah, dog, like this must be like the best season ever.
Our plumber is delivering great. I'm a club. I have educated footballers. Number what? About this and shoe shine and what not. And
so
this is PSL, Baba.
I've taken a sabbatical on Eachesly Chiefs. I wanted to, because I'm busy looking at leaked images of Amachis. Chiefs this season, they can miss me.
No. They're gonna miss you for a very long time.
Angili. Sure, fine. Each else I'll buy, but like it Chiefs, they can miss me. When a family business, unless they do, unless something drastic happens. But if family business can miss me for now.
Alright, no, gents. Let's segue to before we go to City. Let's talk about West Ham. I'm not sure if you guys watched yesterday's game tonight.
Boring first off. Yeah. I watched it. Hey, first off, I missed the first 10 minutes of the game. But the game came alive second half.
Yeah.
I think second half it was fiery. The pen was a pen. And then the equalizing goal was a brilliant goal. And then West Ham had to do, because I think it was written in the stars, they had to score on the 89th minute. We finally scored at 89 minutes. The opponent doesn't have a chance to win it there or to come back.
Yeah, but I'd take Lucas Paqueta. I'd take
same
him.
Same here,
He's serial baller, guy.
And
he'll be a good replacement for Rukundo as well. If you're even looking close.
He's technical, bruh, and of course he comes from the French league. I mean, Lyon.
Yep.
Yeah, well,
yep.
Man,
and he's Brazilian, so that's already.
Yeah, he'd fit in
perfectly. But can you West Ham afford to let him go and Urais?
Yeah, they don't have a choice. That's the thing. No, that's how they finance the transfer. No. Paqueta, I think is a recent sign.
It's Lanzini.
He's only Lanzini is probably out of contract.
Oh.
Yeah, I think he's probably going to be out of contract to Lenzi. But
Yeah.
Upaket, I think he only came in 2 seasons ago, so he's still under that 5-year contract. His release clause is
Yeah, but
probably crazy.
here's the
Yeah.
difference. You can see he offers them something that they've been West Ham has been missing. He's
Yeah,
unpredictable.
Yeah.
he's very
Remember
technical, but he's
remember when they bought Payet, Dimitri Payet?
yep,
Eish,
yep.
eish.
Yeah, and that one was a baller, bro. Yo,
Yeah.
Payet.
I'll pay it
So
number free
again,
kick.
it seems like West Ham has a good connect down in the French league
Yeah,
because he
true.
manages to pull these big guys this side.
Yeah, no, they do. But yeah, man, for me, well deserved by West Ham yesterday. Even though, I feel like if Fiorentina, they did control the game for majority of the
True.
game.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's the result that matters. You have to score in finals, and yeah, well, credit to West Ham. London is what again? What blue is West Ham again? Their blue is different from your
It's
blues.
Omega
Claret and
Yeah,
Claret and Blue.
Like
yeah, they
calm
claret
down.
and blue. Dog. That's London
like-
for you, man.
Kids.
Well, Aston Villa.
Yeah,
Manchester is blue.
But
so
now we just need
really
City. Now we just need City. Now we just need City to complete the Italian route.
Yeah.
Share Italian jobs. Keep enjoying Kalama Italian.
Did you guys check out Amrabat? Because I was watching
Hey,
the game for
no,
half.
yeah,
Yeah, Amrabat is playing CDM for Fiorentina.
Yep.
yeah.
He's a gem. He's a gem. Remember, I spoke-
I look at him and I'm like, you know what? He does like showed. I think they were playing a back four, or like he
Yeah.
usually
Yeah.
drops back in as like
Yeah.
Bro, that
speedy,
that
like
guy had an incredible World Cup, bro. He just
Great.
went and continued from there. Literally,
Yeah, but then
Fiorentina
I'm
are not
surprised.
half the team he is when he's not there.
Yeah.
Because I'm surprised that Chelsea is looking for a CDM.
Hey,
Kuno
to
muntu
going
that-
bright.
Yeah, but Mtalanyana Lomuntu, I think he's like 30 or something.
Yeah, it's like late 20s.
Yeah, but it's a stop-start gap, I guess.
Wait, if you guys are letting go of that Switzerland guy, who's that
Switzerland guy.
Zakaria.
Oh yeah, Zakaria.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, for me, I'd probably just keep Zakaria than want to push
I think
forward with
Uzakaria, the concern guy is, I think, X, you mentioned it beginning of last season. My injuries, like.
Yeah.
Uzakaria is one of those where when he gets injured, he's not out for like 3-4
week.
games. He's
Yeah.
out for like 3 months. And he comes back, he has a brilliant 2 games, he gets injured, he's out for 3 more months. I want to let that.
Yes,
that is,
but again, that means the training. They're not training him right. Fit. Players like that, you need to manage players. Fit. Right now, the best teams in the world train players according to their body types, their diets, and this job. Like
But
I'm
the
a
certain
player,
players-
Jungo Zakaria. I don't think Zakaria should be doing a lot of running with his body type.
Yeah.
But I think there's certain players that attract long-term injuries. Ubugu Hargreaves, who's that Arsenal ball that used to be in the middle of the park? I forgot his name now.
Diaby.
Diaby. He was forever injured. So there's just certain players that, for some odd reason, whether I don't know how to explain it, but they always get injured.
Yeah, so it's managing it. In fact, remember Mendy? Mendy was always injured for Man City. We barely got that 52 million. Or however much it cost us.
Enjoyed the off the field stance more than he did football.
Because he was always
just
injured.
funding it.
The problem is for such a great player, he's always injured. Umendi, there was a season where he made something like 10 assists, and he was crazy scoring points on fantasy. Then after that was on his penis on ball.
Even in the World Cup, he also had a solid 2018 World Cup.
He's so good, He's so good, that guy. But just the way either you when we're at training and we have the food that we eat and stuff. When you're hungry, you go and you get a burger or whatever with a chance, or you have a beer. You shouldn't be having that extra intake. Hey, ziningi ushama habi. Uyabona umendi ushaya habi. Ushanga lo habi.
Jeez, that's rather random. You can see it by the lips.
I'm more than
Shut up.
yeah, So I mean, the man is a socialite as well. So you need to focus on the game, Fana. You need to focus to what your nutritionist and your physiotherapist is saying.
You
In
know
terms of
what?
what's going on with your body.
One player that we have to give our hats to is Jack. Jack is a socialite, but I haven't heard any funny stories this past season. Him coming out of a club drunk and whatnot. I don't know whether his PR team got through to him. Got okay, cool. If you want to do this, you do this. But like nothing. He doesn't have any stories this particular season. And that was the one thing that scared Pep guy. It's like you never know. Next thing he
but you
appears
know what? You know the reason why he's playing more. When you're playing and you want to keep your position in a team that's fighting for a treble, you will do everything everything that's distracting you. Make sure you stop doing it because you want to be in that team. You want to be playing and you want to be assisting Haaland or you want to be scoring the goals in the finals. So for me, that's why Jack has been so good this season. People will be like, "Oh, look at his numbers! Look at his numbers!" But City don't play like that. We want wide men, hold the wide position to create space for Kevin, for Gundo, to make the tens runs into the box, those late runs into the box. If they can't, they interlap.
I must give it to
Kevin
him.
comes in, brings the ball to Haaland.
He's had a brilliant season. He's behaved.
Incredible.
And I think from here on, if he maintains it, he's on an upward trajectory. And everyone, as you were saying, everyone is focused on look at his numbers. But he hugs the touchline. And with the type of player that he is, he can either cut inside or he can run you outside. Outside, just like who's your other boy, the African boy from Leicester,
Mahrez.
Yeah, you heard Mahrez in Saudi Arabia. They want him there.
Yeah, but I don't think we can sell Mahrez for now. He's such an important player for Man City.
Yeah,
it's very, very important for Man City.
It really is.
We can't lose Mahrez. I don't think we can afford to lose Mahrez, especially in a season where we're worried about Gundo staying or leaving, because that means that Foden or Bernardo have to play there, and that wing position is always going to be Mahrez. For me, our best right wing is Mahrez. Just that strategically, sometimes so much better to have Bernardo because he offers much more than maybe Mahrez off the ball.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't want to face Mahrez as a left back, to be honest.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
His first touch. I don't think there's a player who kills the ball like he does.
You stop. Like, like what's going on here, bro? You're not sure what's going on. And sometimes Mahrez is so good. With the first touch, he's already taking it into position to even take a second touch and put in the shot. That is the most important thing for Pep. And the difference between him and Grealish is the outball. Grealish, you must see what Man City do. When we create our positions, Grealish is the outball because we know Grealish is either you're going to foul him or he's going to bring it and cut it back inside because now we've drawn your team left. And where's the space? The space is with Mahrez and Kevin. And teams always fall for it. Teams always fall for that thing with and Grealish, people will never notice Grealish. You'll never see with Grealish what he's doing in the game. But as soon as we get that ball to Grealish and he's driving, and as soon as you guys commit 2-3 guys, he cuts back inside. The space is with Kevin. The space is with Mahrez. So if we can hit it to Mahrez and Mahrez controls it, Kevin's already underlapping. And once Kevin gets that ball on that D line or that 6-yard box and he whips it to Haaland, it's over.
But so speaking on
it's
Saudi
very hard
Arabia
to play against.
Speaking of Saudi Arabia, I heard a weird ass rumor. Apparently, whenever you sign for the Saudi league, you sign with the government because they've got a fund. So you sign with the government, and then you choose whichever team you wanna play for. Which it's like, imagine you sign for South Africa, and then you choose on the PSL which team you want to play for. Okay, let me not say South Africa. You sign for with the SAFA, and then you choose with, okay, I want to play for Pirates. I want to play with, which is weird.
Yeah, hey man, but it's for the money, of course. I mean, it's not like people go there because they are ambitious in any way. They're there for a retirement. Look at Kante right now. Kante
100
as well.
mil.
Imagine.
Yeah,
100 mil.
Kante is about to get paid. How many Mini Coopers are there? Is that?
That's quite a lot of Mini Coopers.
There's a shitload of Mini Coopers. Plus, Kante's mini. Yeah.
I want to Ukante. He's one player who I feel has given it all to Chelsea. No hard feelings for him to bounce. I'm conflicted. I would have loved for him to see one more season with the new manager, but 100 million doesn't come around often. Only the GOAT can say no to Saudi. That's Messi and
I know, indeed. Yeah. So just to answer
but also Beckham was there at PSG headquarters recently before the season was about to end. So I'm sure Velo Kulumana so time fit. So even if it's for a season.
But apparently Inter Miami is also shaky. They're not there yet as a club, because they're ready to
Beckham.
Yeah, and
they lost in the conference.
Yeah.
Listen to King and Khan. You tell what
I think it's Bentley. That's the son's name.
It's not Brooklyn.
I think it's Bentley.
Which one?
Brooklyn.
Yeah,
Yes.
Brooklyn.
What's wrong with Bentley?
You know. No. Brooklyn is a it's a trim that you have on a Bentley. So that's why I know it. That's why I went and I said Bentley. But they number last in their conference. And remember, with them, there's no relegation, nothing.
Yeah. MLS Pella, it's moving like NBA and NFL,
And the other rumor that's coming out is he's going to be loaned out to Barcelona for like a couple of months.
This is money laundering. Money laundering.
Maybe it's a creative accounting, dot.
Yeah. Money laundering.
No way.
Babole imali kuBeckham then buy Messi, then Messi yazi imihlolo. If Barcelona will value of it, there's no such thing.
Yeah.
That's why they put a $1 billion buyout clause on those 3 kids. Pedri, it's those 3 kids, man. Gavi and Pedri, Gavi, and I can't remember who the other one.
And
Fati, yes. They all. Each player has a $1 billion.
But I think they want to sell Fati.
Yeah.
I heard he's one of the people who's likely to go out.
Fati. I'm not De Jong. They must sell De Jong.
De Jong are
De Jong, man.
Doesn't want United.
We need a De Jong type midfielder.
He had a chance of going to United, and he said no.
Yeah, he doesn't want United.
I mean, you guys also get rejected. I mean, didn't that guy Ugati or whatever that guy?
Ugati for PSG.
Ugati,
yeah. He went for the money. PSG.
Yeah.
He went and offered double of what we were offering.
Wait. You want Ugati to sign for you guys, as opposed to PSG? You guys think that CJ, if I came to you today, and I said, which club would you sign for between Chelsea and PSG?
I believe in the project. It's a very interesting project. Which is PSG?
The project which is PSG.
Yeah.
PSG. In a manager, PSG.
You guys think Chelsea is a project? A new project. You are reconstruction. You are reconstruction. And this project.
It's one of
those
a
big. Wow.
Via no Roman Abramovich. In fact, I'm telling you now.
That was like Rome. No, it's not Vogue. I've got a
players that are leaving. Abokai Havertz are leaving. We didn't sign Felix. I'm just a fan of football now. I do not resonate with that club anymore.
Aye, man. Man. You must stand.
That's why I was asking you when I started supporting City. He's trying to calculate if 2023 is not so bad. They're counting the years to see 2023 is not so bad.
It's going to be those.
Yeah.
He started supporting them when they win the treble.
I'm not
Yeah.
keeper, so Mike.
But that's
Nah,
no
I'm
cheese. I mean,
a lover of football.
yeah, I know, man. You gotta support Chelsea, bro.
What do you mean?
You even
Joe?
said, remember on the show, you even
Instead of
said,
watching NBA
Yakubula.
when Man United was doing nose, Joe.
I remember
Wait.
the episode you're talking
Gave
about.
up on the
X.
sports and things.
Wait, yeah, remember when you was like, we are the
When
impossible.
Man United was busy doing
Yeah.
nose and things, you were like, hey, let me go watch
I
NBA.
still supported United still, but
But you didn't watch
said,
as many games at United.
I
X.
did.
Watch
bro,
any
but-
No,
more.
you didn't.
I
You didn't.
guys. I know, bro. I didn't come up here and say my team is the impossible. You said
Even
it.
as a guy, you know, Castro, exact same thing with
Yeah.
Arsenal. He stopped watching it.
Yeah, and he's back now this season.
He doesn't
Just
even
to
watch
watch
it. Vivid.
Just to watch his team parts of the league and right now West Ham are now gonna sing what song do they sing that in the UK, like these teams that win European trophies, Coach about TV, Champions of Europe, you'll never sing that. That's what.
Oh, yes. Yes,
They were
yes,
Nottingham
yes.
Forest. I've heard them sing it before.
They were singing to Man City. They were singing to Man City, those guys, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
they
that's
can't be after this weekend. Yo, I want to come
Okay.
into the show and be on mute and then just listen to people. I'm not coming to the show, no. Just come into the show, be on mute. Encouraging in my man and
Okay, let's be serious, cheese. Let me ask Kuhlanga Mike, where do you think Inter can, I mean all of us we want, us three, I know we want Inter to win. But like I just wanted to ask, where do you think Inter can capitalize? Is there an area where they can capitalize and try nick it? I mean, you guys did that, but I remember in 2020.
Be compact, hit them on the count.
Yeah.
Pep is not benching Rodri this weekend. You can guarantee that.
No, not Rodri, but I mean every time cut the pass, be compact, hit them on a count.
Yeah, look, but don't forget, Inter aren't quick.
Yeah,
I think Ruben Diaz is the same pace as Lukaku. and the funny thing is that we want to see him beat Lukaku in pace if they want to go with Lukaku, right? So the counter attack is not going to work because Lautaro, Lukaku, Dzeko are not quick.
They're not.
Right? They're going to want to hit a low block with 3 center backs, right? Push Dumfries up against Grealish, push Oscar Di Marco up against Bernardo, right?
Yeah.
And personally, in a game like this, I wouldn't start Bernardo. I start Riyad for danger purposes. But again, if you're playing 5 at the back, you've given Kevin so much space to try to find Haaland in the middle, because that's 2 guys or 3 guys up against trying to mark Kevin, trying to mark Gundo, and Barella is an incredible player, but he isn't going to match up with the one-on-one against Rodri. Many players.
But the other question is, Unzaki, does he start with Urom and Martinez together, or does he separate them?
He's starting Dzeko. So in the midweek game, he started Upig Rom and Lautaro. So then he rested one of them and brought Dzeko on a bit later with the fresh legs. So it's gonna probably be Dzeko, especially because maybe they're gonna say, oh, he understands them, what he was there, he was to play there. But that's my thinking. I think 5 at the back, Brozovic, Hakan Chanaloglu, probably with Barella, Di Marco, Dumfries on the fullbacks,
Barella on the other side,
who I like, Bastoni, De Vries, and Acerbi, and then we might get lucky with Onana. I think
Yeah.
I think Onana isn't the most concentrative goalkeeper. So I think we
But
might
he
be able
wouldn't.
to see something
He
there.
wouldn't want to pull. Who's that Liverpool keeper that had a horror show of Champions League final?
Carriers.
Yeah, he
Carriers.
wouldn't be.
Loras.
He wouldn't want to be curious. So,
Yeah.
but looking at I know that there's. I know that Inter come into the final as underdogs, but I think Man City is a complete squad, gents. Let's just bench
And
wise, every position, every player, discipline, and when Chelsea beat City in the final, actually Chelsea didn't beat City. City beat themselves by Pep overthinking his tactics, and the result of that was that 1-0 goal, and that was that. I don't see him making the same mistake. I think he's drilled it into these players to be serial winners, and that they're not going to rest on their laurels. They've won the league, they've won the cup. The big one that they want is this one.
Yeah, no, of course. I mean, it's gonna be the maiden one as well, you know. So it's for the club as itself. This would be a huge achievement, you know. And of course,
Now
a treble.
they instantly go into the Hall of Fame right there if they win this one.
And one of the best, of course, teams in Premier League history. And as well, I wanted us to do a combined 11, and then I thought to myself, like, which Inter player gets into City, and that's how one-sided I think this game will be. Like, it's gonna be so one-sided.
For me, I think Bastoni is really good. Bastoni is really good. He's tall, he's left-footed, he's agile, he carries the ball, he can pass, he's strong in the header, he reads the game very well. You never see, for me, I want you must check Bastoni and tell me when you see any sweat on his face. Man is too chilled about what he needs to do.
Why aren't you hyping your old man Mkhitaryan?
Oban, Mkhitaryan.
Yeah. Why aren't you hyping him?
Yeah, guys.
Because it's between him and Chanaloglu,
Yeah, it's between them two. Because Anguti, he scored in the semi. Mkhitaryan, man, that was a bad signing for us, bro. Like, but at least he scored us a winner in the Europa League final. You know, he scored the goal that sealed the trophy for us. I mean, and that's about it. But Mkhitaryan for me was underwhelming. He went to Arsenal, first game, I'm assist for Arsenal. Thought they had a superstar
second
player.
Coming,
yeah, and then tip
his true colors. His true colors came out.
Yeah. So we've got a comment from Kagiso. He says Inter need to be physical, take out KDB early in the game like Chelsea did. Yeah.
That's a good game plan, by the way.
Yeah. They are a fairly physical team, the Inter. And
they're not gonna match they're not gonna match City when it comes to pace.
You do not want that with a short goalkeeper. You do not want free kicks outside the box with a short goalkeeper.
Okay, yeah.
You don't want that, bro.
Point. Yeah, that's a very good
point. You don't want to be physical, right? You want City, you want the Inter must try to get as close as they can to City. Yeah. Stop them making progress, having guys carrying the ball 5 meter, 8 meter, 10 meter. They need to close spaces. They need to marshal very well. And they need to set themselves up that even when they get the ball, they know what to do with it. The biggest problem with our City now suffocate you with Stones and Rodri and everyone in the midfield.
Yeah, and Stones has stepped up.
As soon as we lose that ball, everyone in that area has to fight to win it back. And it's one of the things I saw in what they do in training, and it's so intense. I think after that, everyone goes and gets an ice bath because the way that we press now, we suffocated Real Madrid, bro. We suffocated Modric. I never seen Modric a cabi baller for he threw in my life, and Modric did that. Cruz was nowhere. So if their game plan as well is to try to stifle City, they're not going to be able to do it for 90 minutes.
Yeah, eventually bazolahla. Like eventually, I feel like a gap will open up, and through ball, Haaland 1-on-1 finish. And then with regards to Haaland, bro, do you guys think he'll score in the final? Because right now he hasn't been scoring for quite a few games. Do you
So
guys?
so again, he's been very rusty, and for me
Yeah,
it started in that game, the first leg against Real Madrid,
yeah,
where he was really really ruffled up by Rudiger, and when he came back, he just wasn't himself. I think he started doubting himself. But again, fatigue comes in it. Um, this guy was a complete machine. I think this is the first time Haaland went through a season without being injured. Actually,
Mm.
Yeah.
if you think
Wow.
about it.
Yeah, you
Mm.
are right.
He
Because
played the
normally,
whole
man,
season.
because normally there's always spells. He always has
Yep,
spells on the sideline.
yep, yep.
Yeah,
So
you
now,
make a
so now
point.
I can feel that dip coming in him. But for me, still does everything else really well.
Yeah,
Forces defenders away to create space for Gundo and Kevin. Wins long balls and lays them off for the guys who are coming through. Comes and collects when guys are pressing stones on Rodri, just for that one touch into Gundo, one touch around the corner to Grealish. The basics.
So
And in a game where in a team where you have guys who score from anywhere, you don't need to start worrying about whether a goal will come.
okay, so is this your starting
yeah.
11? So okay, Anderson, everyone knows that he starts.
Ngihloniphe
Um,
umbize Ederson for.
Hi, Anderson. Um,
Ngicela uhloniphe
Walker.
goalkeeper wamoyelana Trble ndoda. Hey.
So you're gonna start with Walker, Diaz. Who's that Swiss player?
Kanji.
Kanji.
Akanji.
Manu Kanji.
And then Upushe, Stones with
Yeah.
Rodri.
Mhm.
Are you going? Okay, Silva.
We won't change our
Um,
lineup. Bro.
It's gonna be
It'll
the
be the
same
same.
lineup
Gundogan
against Union that they
had
played
in the
against
final.
Yeah,
Man
against
United.
United, except Otega
But
won't be playing.
yeah, by the keeper.
Yeah, by the keeper. Yeah. And as well, I mean, I think it's gonna be a high scoring game, guys. Like, I think City are gonna fuck.
Kuzobe finally a 4-0.
It's gonna be bad, bro.
Mina
Because
mina ntana basokuyithinile iinyembezi zizobe zithini madoda. Yes, zizobe ngicwele iinyembezi. Because I know ukuthi from there on, izinja zazo zizothini egroupini. Hey, we're waiting for the Champions League. Hey, Anna, Champions
there's
League. Hey,
yeah,
wada. Now it's really scary, Donna, what Pep is doing. If we win the Champions League, people won't know what to start saying about City because that'll be just full on domination now. You are being
yeah,
dominated in your own league. You are being dominated in Europe now. Oh, ngiyasaba, baba. Man, I'm very scared. And Saturday, guys,
What if you catch an L?
ngingamute egroupini,
What if
madod.
you catch an L?
I mean, I'm used to catching L, so that's why for
yeah.
me,
Did you hear that?
What if you catch an L?
Champions League, Champions League, Champions League.
You ever watched remember
Donna,
the
Champions
time?
League for me, I'll tell you 100%, guys. Champions League for me is the one trophy that just haunts me. I even posted on Facebook recently that I had a dream that we lost it. I begged Yaya Toure just to forgive us. Just guy one.
Yeah.
Then we don't have to like we're not asking to win it 10 times, Dan. We don't
Yeah.
I'm not asking to win it 10 times or 5 in a row or something greedy. I'm not greedy. I'm honestly a greedy guy. But City have come in leaps and bounds. Our project is so much better than PSG and all these other moneyed big clubs. Yes, there have been hurdles, things are going on, but everything City have done, they've done it on the pitch. And that's the important thing.
Yeah, no, that's true. Mike, did you want to say something?
No, I was telling him, what if they catch? Remember a few years ago, if you guys ever watch American football, when it was the Patriots versus the Philadelphia Eagles in the final.
Oh
And
yeah, that
everyone,
was
it's a foregone conclusion. Tom Brady's Patriots are gonna win it. I think it was Tom Brady at the time. He was still leading it. and the Eagles put up a surprise. So we never know. Like everyone is saying, it's a foregone conclusion.
No, I mean, I'm not saying it's a foregone conclusion, right? And from someone who's had the pain and for many years of just like this could be our year. Every single year, it's just like this could be our year, guys. And we whisper it in the corridors. You don't want to say it because you know there's some voodoo doll that's waiting to jinx us. And then Pep benches like Haaland and plays Alvarez or something in the game, and it just doesn't start well. So if we catch a L in front of we catch a L. Inter Milan have been there, they've done it. They don't need to prove anything to anyone. Inter Milan's a big club.
No.
So this trophy is ours to lose, Baba. This trophy is ours to lose. Aiko, there's no in between here, Mike. If City lose it, it's terrible. It's a terrible season. It's a season where literally a season to forget.
Hey, Fitz, you guys better win though, because you won't hear the end of it, bro. Like,
Yep.
yeah. Hey, man, like, but now for me, I find it hard to see where Inter can get at you guys. Like, I really, unless if Abu Haaland by a Mesa, unless if Haaland puts on his Iron Robin hat, because you know Iron Robin in the finals, you know, unless if he misses chance after chance and then Inter just grab one, then maybe. But Njenje, I born. I really don't see it.
Let's hope Ujeko comes back and yeah.
But Jeko.
Let's hope he comes back and but I don't see it.
And Horns is former team.
I think this is perfect. It's perfect for
it's underrated.
Yeah.
Underrated.
In the box, he knows he's a finisher. But I think if I was a betting man, I would honestly put my money on Inter.
Or just to get a high return should you guys win.
Yep.
Or maybe Osotata, maybe the money you're gonna split it 60-40.
Can you imagine what the odds are? The odds are sitting with City. Let me see what the let's see. Champions League. Hold on. I'll tell you what the odds are. Champions League final betting odds.
Yeah.
Nah, it's like literally everyone is saying City's taking it.
If I get it. I'm not sorry. Put it in, guys.
Get to come on, Big Rom, Trappy Ball, and it doesn't.
Not Timberland.
Not Timberland. The strikers are Sihle when you guys signed him, you were so happy. Remember, Mike?
I was. I told you. I thought.
Striker Central 23. Ngiyakubona ubhizi striker siyawusihle no Mike wesikhohla.
I wasn't happy though. I wasn't
also happy.
You wasn't happy but the player lakho kusala. He's more your club jersey. You are your
happy or not?
He wasn't advocating.
Yeah, but no, this guy.
I wasn't happy.
Do you remember?
He wasn't advocating.
Let's be honest, gents. I remember you were excited when Pogba and Big Rom first couple of games. Pogba had, I think, in one game he had like 3 assists. It was, I can't remember whether it was the Shield Cup, but it was one of the first few games where Pogba stepped up. And I remember you saying, I want this combination, Gaga, Big Rom, and Pogba.
I don't recall it.
I said deny.
I just said there was a period where Lukaku was hot for like 3 months, but I knew that it's unsustainable because we weren't playing well. We were winning games, but we weren't.
You'd make a great South African politician. You deny. And there's receipts of you saying that, but it's fine. Deny.
There's no receipts, and besides, I hadn't yet even started the channel at the time, so yeah, like I don't recall.
If it's not on YouTube, it's not the truth.
Hey man, you have to
see
prove it. And
It's not documented. It never happened.
Yeah, it never happened. Whereas when I'm with you, yes, you have a lot of moments where you're like big Rom. I know that's a big Rom.
I was excited. He was a
Big
player.
Rom.
He was a
Yeah.
player that I thought completed because we needed a number 9.
Yeah.
We honestly needed a number 9.
But the number 9 I shot 56 goals in a season. That's young.
Hey, dude.
Hey.
Your number 9 is both different. in
What
comparison.
ngikhuluma nge-striker thina sikhuluma nge-number 9 ne-striker abo-Weghorst nabo-Havertz
yeah. I forgot.
This is not a strike, is it? Damn.
He's been played out of position for the longest of time, and I feel his frustration. And who
He's
says
gonna
no
cook
to
at
Madrid?
He's gonna cook at Madrid.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a striker.
Nah, he's probably gonna
Nah.
striker, or he's gonna be probably playing like a Firmino role without the the expectation as much to scoring.
The expectation. That's Real Madrid, Baba. That's not Chelsea. They expect you. If they're gonna buy you to bring numbers, Baba.
No, but think about it. His numbers are probably gonna jump also because at the end of the day, you're playing with better players. You're not playing with Taba Modric that can't trap a ball. There's a system go Madrid in fact. It's not Frank Lampard busy putting in about Conor Gallagher.
What's just on Madrid? Just on Madrid. What's the feeling around Jude since he's made his move?
Biggest move in the transfer window, easily. That guy is incredible, gents. He's really good.
He doesn't play like he's an Englishman. This guy. I think his ancestry must be traced.
Yena ikhona nyana nokumbona makadlala ukuthi nobukhona no English nyana kuye because he does those things a bit, but then I always when I see him I wanna know, but he's really good. I think if he gets real coaching and someone who focuses on his real talent, because Asaz, what is Jude done? Is he a center defensive mid? Is he 8? Is he an attacking mid? So one coach needs to come and say, Jude,
that boy,
and it's fine, right? But someone needs to come like Kevin. Kevin was, well, I think he was similar, where he was sometimes a center mid, with the holding mid, maybe 2, then he was playing on the wing, maybe behind the striker, maybe second striker. So until you find your position, this is what I'm good at, you're never going to be at that top level. And I'm expecting to be one of those guys who are going to be competing with Mbappe, with Haaland, with Vinicius for the next Ballon d'Ors in the future.
But as well, guys, I also think Jude Bellingham's move is also it's a safe move, because usually Real Madrid, even if you flop, chances are he'll get into a top Premier League team. And as well, look at his age. I mean,
but Jude, Jude really would walk into any team, in fairness. And obviously, if you can walk into any team, you go into the highest team, the best team, which is Real Madrid, and you just go there, bitch. You sit there, you learn, you win your titles.
So it's gonna be him and Camavinga in midfield with
and
Tchouaméni. That's a young and an elite
That's
midfield.
That is saucy.
But I mean, for me, I think it's gonna be Valverde.
Valverde,
I even feel Valverde, they'll probably even give him the armbands. That guy is just machine.
Yeah. So the one is open to Camavinga.
Camavinga who's totally position Camavinga. There's a French defender, African defender I was telling people about, who's always injured as well, Mendy. So I have a feeling Madrid will give him another season, but after that I don't think Mendy's gonna come back. But
or Florian or something.
Yeah, Ferland Mendy.
Yeah. No. You are right. That's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. And then of course Liverpool also signed McAllister.
35
number
million.
10. Listen to that.
Yo,
35 million.
Yeah, dog.
like Coutinho, ne?
No,
Yeah,
the
and
35
money.
million. That's
Oh,
a
money,
steal.
man.
Yeah.
That's a steal of the season so far. Well, yeah, 35 million for a World Cup winner. That is a steal and a half.
Yeah. Then it's good, but I don't think it's gonna change Liverpool drastically. They need to change Fabinho. They need to change Henderson as well.
It's an open heart surgery situation there. There's a lot of
Yeah.
players that need to come in. And
Yeah,
quality.
but they after Thuram. They after Thuram, Keith.
Or the one from
Nice.
Nice. Oh, okay.
Man,
I know. That's interesting. But it's also crazy, and how big teams know how to like they know what's required of them, and they go for it early in the window. Watching Manchester United, the KKLS. Yo.
No, but to be fair, the one thing that's holding back Manchester going onto the market is this bid by the Arab money that might be coming in. So you don't honestly. I want to this time round. I'll back the Glazers and say, you don't want to spend money. Meanwhile, you are gonna let the team go. So let's see what happens.
Oil money. Don't be afraid to say oil money. It was a swear word when City was doing it. Now it's like, oh, whatever. It's like, oh, it's money. But when City did it, hey, oil
it's
money.
Arab money now.
Now it's chilled. Now it's Ronaldo's money. And cool.
But do you guys think we will get sold?
Yeah.
Or you think so?
Yeah, they're cashing out. Yeah, they're cashing out. And I know
guys, I'll be so emotional, bro. I don't be a change,
So
a change that I've wanted
I think
for
I've
years.
I've said this before. When they advertised that Man United was for sale, and they opened them up bids and whatnot, they were testing the market to see where everyone was in evaluating how much Man United is worth. But now we are not a fifth bid. Come on, and this is up from what we hear. This is an upgraded or updated bid.
Yeah.
If they reject this, then there was never an intention to sell in the first place.
Because the Glazers are
they were just
scams, man.
Nah, if honestly they don't accept this bid and that other Englishman, you can
that looks like that alien. He looks like that alien from Men in Black. Le cockroach.
So he can look like Men in Black.
But the thing is that in comparison, he's a broke billionaire in comparison to the
listen
Saudis.
To that.
Yeah, there's levels in all facets. There's levels, bruh. Saudis. Bebayenza ne-Eastern Cape sebafikile la Mzansi. Ungamangali cheaper United ithengwa ama-Saudi. Sebafikile dala.
Umpengisa ngayivali PSL bawo. Cheaper, I think it's cheaper.
I don't know if you guys saw what. Who's the chairperson? Yamazulu. I don't know if you guys caught the press conference he had during the week. That boy. One of these businessmen that buy soccer clubs and are arrogant and I just literally saw exactly cheaper. I was like, nah.
Yeah, but
I'll try and find that interview and I'll let you guys listen to it. But yeah, if Man United, if the Glazers don't sell Man United, the intention was never to sell. It was literally to push up the price. Because the more the share price, the more that you've got people evaluating your product and saying this as a Man United as a product, it's valued at over 6 billion. That's a shitload of money.
Yeah, it is. It really is. But me and I'm
but they don't. But they have old microwaves. Those people.
Yeah,
And the
They don't
kitchen
have
was.
Wi-Fi. They don't have Wi-Fi.
There's the kitchen seat touch, my kitchen.
They don't have a
Hey,
big
it's
screen.
wine.
They don't have a.
Yeah,
They don't have a big
wine.
screen.
Yes,
Hmm.
in the
biggest screen.
theater.
The biggest screen they corner is a 32-inch EVA.
Yeah, and
Yo.
as well, our toilets apparently kuyavuza mfethu.
When it rains.
Kuyanuka, kublockekile, itrain ayikho mpana. Ayikubi intanga, kuhlangahlangene eklabhini yami.
Yeah, but it happens in Fana when your home stadium is a cricket stadium. So
Okonje, or traffic.
yeah, bro.
Mina ngithanda i-Lords mfana. There's
Yep,
a boy
Lords
of
is
mine.
beautiful, bro.
There's a boy of mine who's currently watching. It's India and is it India and Australia?
Yeah,
right?
the test final.
But uloku ngithumela ama-snippets kaKholi da loka stretch mfana ngithi yes. You know, I was like, damn, and he's right there. Yes, so I'm like, yo, that's a dream there. That's a dream.
Umakaya Ntini naye loves Lords.
Yeah, Lords in Twembo, mtang. Lords.
It's the home of cricket.
Yeah. Keep. But then in closing, yeah, predictions. I'll start with you, Sitle.
I'd go 3-1. City's taking it, but I do see Ucheco scoring one goal at least. 3-1.
All right. When I sang Mike, your prediction? You're on mute. Yeah.
Bugatoli Polit.
Nah.
We're so community.
Body to bad.
Bafuna my key. Now you have to tell a person good to air, don't give keys to.
Yeah, but okay, this is the wrong show, Mike. Wrong show.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Jala Sunday.
At least it's after 9.
Is that gonna be 3-0 to City or 1-0 to Inter Milan?
Oh, it's between the two.
Yeah.
Okay. Bold prediction. When cheese, moment of truth.
I was waiting for that. I'm a
4x4. 14, boy. Hey. It's Haaland scoring all 4, dog.
La Gudo missed the clutch. Yamazu missed the clutch.
Yeah,
in the Champions League final. Clutch.
Yeah.
Zombon. And Alvarez, obvious. Last one.
Yeah. Hey. No. But all the best, cheese hasn't been. Yeah, all the best, dog. I hope you manage your expectations.
You didn't give your prediction.
I said it's gonna be a high scoring game. Nami to 4. Yeah. I say 4-0 now. It's gonna be high scoring. And it's gonna be one-sided in Bana. That's what we know about pass. It's gonna be like I know that's true. That's what's gonna happen. But they're gonna get outplayed. Because even when I look at the coaches between Zagi in comparison to Pep,
still a distance.
Yeah, it's a distance, but anyway, gents. In closing, do you guys want to say something? You know, maybe
get in, City, get in.
Yeah, I know. Get in. All right, I know, gents. Thank you so much, for availing yourselves, guys. Please like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Help a brother out. This is sport, and this is Song Kebafetu.
Peace. Coach.
Hola.
Sure.